We're here today with head women's soccer coach John Cullen, just talking about the spring. Spring's in the books. Just give us your general thoughts on how everything went.
Overall, the spring went very, very well for us. We had a much smaller squad this spring season. Obviously, we graduated out a number of players as upperclassmen who, exhausted their eligibility. So, had a much smaller squad to work with, and it was a very, very productive spring season. We were able to split them up into much smaller groups, the goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders, and forwards, and get a lot of work done with the individuals. And I think we showed throughout the course of the spring season that work is starting to come to fruition. Obviously, as well, we added Michael Swan to our coaching staff, and we're excited to get him in with us, working with the group, and he got to see all the games and the majority of the training sessions, so it was very, very productive. In terms of the performances, exactly what we were looking for, very workmanlike team performances, scored a lot of goals. I think we averaged about 2 a game. So going forward, we're lots of positives to build on, and really delighted about the manner and the work ethic of the players throughout the spring season.
A lot of the spring focuses on development more so than game results. What areas did you see the team grow the most?
Well, at some points during the spring season, we had as many as 7 freshmen on the field as in our starting 11. So that was probably one of the biggest emergencies for us in terms of seeing players come through. We've lost a lot of upperclassmen through injuries long term and through graduation. So our team this spring really had a young look about it. Like I said, as many as 7 players at one time would be on the field together, and we got a chance to see them much longer and see them play sustained minutes and see them over the course of 3 or 4 games, and lots and lots of young talent coming through. So we're excited to see how they adapted, how they embraced their opportunities, how they grew into their roles, and how they started to establish themselves. So we obviously are looking forward for them now to go away this summer and build upon that early momentum from the spring season and kick on.
You talk about losing a big group of players from last year. 3 of those 4 all-conference players were seniors, 5 total seniors last year, a couple others from injuries. How do you go about replacing a group like that meant so much to this program?
Well, like you said, they did mean so much to this program, and we appreciate everything they've done for us. I don't think you truly ever replace players. I think you have to trust in the players that are coming in to play to their strengths. If you start to compare one player to another player, I think that's where you really go wrong as a coach and staff. I think we understand that we've lost some quality players, quality individuals, but we have to believe in the players that are coming through, that they can rise to the occasion. We've got to believe in the players that they'll play to their strengths and showcase their game, and that's what you look for. You don't ask them to be somebody else. You just ask them to be the best that they can be at themselves.
You talk about a lot of players emerging this spring, coming forward. What qualities do you look for in leaders and future captains for this program?
Well, I think, to be a leader and be a captain, it's every day. You can never switch off from that role. Obviously we want you to be a wonderful ambassador and a mentor for younger players and in the community. We want you to do the right things in the classroom. We want you to be attentive at meetings. But more importantly, it's just having that drive and ambition to be successful and be a better player and a better teammate. So we're looking for the likes of Annie McHenry and Lauren Riley and Tori and Maddie, who will be some of our upperclassmen, to name a few, just to come in here from day one in pre-season and be ready, prepared, motivated, ambitious, but at the same time bringing along the younger players with them too. And they've done a wonderful job of that throughout this spring season.
With the spring now behind you, looking ahead to the summer, focus on individual workouts before the team gets back together in August. Just where's the team at this time of year?
Well, at this time of the year, everybody's just getting ready for final exams, and after going through a very tough spring season, they've worked very hard with our strength and conditioning coach, Stacey. They've worked very hard with the coaching staff. They've put some hard work and tough yards in and during the spring season. The focus right now is for them is to just go and finish academically very strong. Get away, have a bit of a break, mental break, physical break. It's important to have as much of a mental break as it is physical break from training. But to be a successful program, to be a strong team, to be competing every year, you can't have too much time off. We'll give the girls a couple of weeks away from the ball and the books, and then expect them to get back at it and start preparing well in advance of June into the summer months. And when they get back, they've put a good foundation in and ready to kick on.
All right, John, sounds like another successful spring, and we'll be talking to you soon about upcoming events surrounding the program.
Much appreciated. Thank you, Travis.